You are tapped in with Caden. Xander Zayas laces his boots and steps up to fight Vergil Ortiz for Riyadh season. Now, you should be aware by now, Jerome Boots Ennis is not willing to fight Vergil Ortiz at 154. Whatever excuses you're trying to implement to justify Jerome Boots Ennis' decision, I don't want to hear it. The fact of the matter remains, after his fight with Karen, he stated that the weight cut was tight. He stated he wanted to move up to 154 pounds and face the best when given the opportunity. You saw what he said. There's rumors going around, and I didn't even know what's going on with my own career. If you accept that, fine. You can accept that. What we do know, however, is that Xander Zayas is now the substitute replacement. And we're going to get into that, particularly whether or not this is even better than a Jerome Boots Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz Jr. So Fight Hook News reports Puerto Rican sensation junior middleweight contender Xander Zayas, 20-0 with 12 knockouts, has answered the call and will fight Mexican Vergil Ortiz Jr. in replacement of Jerome Boots Ennis. The ball is in Team Ortiz to make it happen. If you're wondering where that came from, you have to look no further than X, formerly known as Twitter, because it's all laid out right there. And here you see Turkey Al-Sheikh responding to Vergil Ortiz when he expressed his disappointment that people don't want to fight him. So Vergil Ortiz posted, "I've always said I'll fight anybody, and I remain true to my word. Every single person that I have been offered to fight, I said yes. It takes two to tango in boxing. So if I'm not in the ring fighting someone, no, it's not my fault. Time for some of you guys to stop saying I'm ducking and don't want to fight, because that's not the case this time and never was. 100." Now you can see in the comment section, here's Turkey Al-Sheikh, who says, "You will have great fight," with the thumb emoji, the fist, and fire. So he's guaranteeing a great fight. We now know that that great fight that Turkey Al-Sheikh was promising is the Puerto Rican sensation Xander Zayas. Here it is, Xander Zayas tweeting or posted on X, however you want to call it. Xander Zayas stated, "They gave me an hour to say yes. I said yes in 1 minute." And he at Vergil Ortiz, he at Top Rank Boxing, he at Turkey Al-Sheikh, and he at Golden Boy. See, this is significant because he's letting them know he wants them to make the fight. He's making it known to everyone. I accept the fight. I accepted the fight. In less than in 1 minute, I accepted this fight. He's adding everyone, letting everyone knows he accepted the fight and he wants to fight. That is how it is done. Jerome Boots Ennis. Now, let's look at some of the people in the comment section. Unfortunately, when you lose, there is a very good chance at Bob Aaron will pass away. That's whatever. That's not so on. I like your attitude, man, but I recommend 1 or 2 more fights. And my brother HLD said, "Let's effing go. Puerto Rico versus Mexico equals war." Yeah, if you know, you know. So a lot of people are excited about this fight, which brings me to my point. Is this an even better fight than the original fight that was being promoted, Jerome Boots Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz Jr.? In my personal opinion, Puerto Rico versus Mexico has more marketing power. And you have the young guy, Xander Zayas, who many people felt like was ready for a title shot for years. And if you're Vergil Ortiz, it may be a tougher task than Jerome Boots Ennis in his mind, because when he was fighting Jerome Boots Ennis, he was thinking he's going to fight someone who relies on athleticism, quick twitch, who's probably going to be on the back foot and not willing to exchange with him. But now he has someone who's going to come forward, someone who has power, someone who has speed, almost a mirror image of himself. Now, you see a lot of people in there saying they recommend 1 or 2 more fights and yada, yada, yada. This opportunity came up because someone didn't want to step up. And that is why he's getting this opportunity. So it may not be present and it may not be available 1 or 2 fights from now. Sometimes you have to believe in yourself, and sometimes you have to chase greatness. And whether or not it's too early in your opinion, at least he's willing to step up and take the fight. So you have to salute Xander Zayas for that. When all is said and done, I don't think there's any drop off if the replacement fight is Xander Zayas. If we're talking about Vergil Ortiz Jr. versus Xander Zayas, we're talking about a massive fight. We're talking about a fight where a lot of people are going to get excited. You have one of Puerto Rico's best prospects, if not Puerto Rico's best prospect, going up against one of the up and coming stars from Mexico. It can't get any bigger than that. And everyone knows, like I said, the styles, the history, everything behind it. This fight is arguably bigger than the fight with Jerome Boots Ennis and probably will attract more eyes. So when all is said and done, the ball is in Vergil Ortiz Jr.'s court. So now he said he never ducked anyone. He said he was always ready to fight. It's time to prove that. We're going to sit back and wait to see what happens with this development. But hopefully both of these fighters accept. And if they do, salute the Turkey Al-Sheikh, because he was able to preserve and save the intriguing bout on the card and still make it one of the best cards in the history of the sport. And I got to be honest, Jerome Boots Ennis takes a hit where this man who's been the champion, who's been promoted as the next big thing, himself saying he wanted to move up to 154 to fight the best. And then once he got the opportunity, he cowered. So it's going to be a bad look on him, especially if Xander Zayas goes in and wins against Vergil Ortiz Jr., which I don't think is as far-fetched as people in the comment section are saying, especially when you look at how Boachuk, I believe his name is, was able to find success against Vergil Ortiz. He's not indestructible. He's not unbeatable. And in fact, there are a lot of people who feel like Boachuk won that fight. And Xander Zayas is, from a standpoint just talent-wise, he's more talented than Boachuk. But that doesn't mean his IQ is better and he is as crafty. But the point is, he does present that danger. So you have to have a healthy fear of Xander Zayas if you're Vergil Ortiz Jr. And in fact, now we're waiting to see if Vergil Ortiz Jr. accepts this fight, because Xander Zayas has accepted this fight publicly by stating he accepts the fight, and he's added everybody involved. I didn't see Queensberry Promotions. He probably should have added them too. I would just add that. But the bottom line is it should be on. Will it be on? And if this fight does take place, Xander Zayas is the man, win, lose, or draw. And Jerome Boots Ennis, where does that leave him? Brian Norman Jr., are you satisfied with that? Do you think that and again, Brian Norman Jr. said he's not going to fight him for anything less than $2 million. So I really don't know. I really don't understand the decision. But when all is said and done, in today's boxing, it doesn't matter when you have fanboys who will defend you no matter what. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe. It's Caden. I'm out. Peace.